Hi everybody, it's Vicki here from On the Mystical Path with a collective reading for March 9th to the 15th of 2025. Please remember to only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I've gone ahead and pulled 2 cards, so let's dive in. So the first card that I pulled is Deliberation. And this card for this week is really speaking about not so much about forcing things to make a deliberate decision, but to see clearly where you're headed, where you want to go, and then focusing on those tasks that you need to do to get there. And it's about listening to your inner self, to go deep within. It's not about when you see him sitting here on the mountain looking out, he's on his own. He's listening to his own inner wisdom. We often look outside of ourselves for advice, suggestions, and that's okay. But taking those into consideration, going back to within yourself, back to where you want to go, because your inner knowing, your inner being, your soul knows where you truly want to go, and listening to the voices, that beautiful sweet voice that's loving, that's non-judgmental, that wants the best for you. When you start to listen to that voice, that authentic part of yourself, of where you want to go and where you're being guided, and the more we listen to that, the more these decisions that we need to make on our path become clearer. They start to resonate deeper. We start to see signs and synchronicities that come into play. So the more we come back, this is where I'm going. This is the choice I need to make. Seeing the bigger picture of everything, the pitfalls that may be coming your way and how to navigate around those. Getting yourself a plan. Plan your path, but not to the point that you're so structured that when something goes slightly off, that you feel completely discombobulated and lost and frustrated. So it is about the flow. And you'll see even in the cards with the birds, they're just taking wing and they follow the wind that helps them to soar. They use that for their help as opposed to the resistance per se. So again, just get clear with where you want to go, listening to that inner voice. The more you start to listen, the more it becomes familiar. When you feel like it resonates with you, there is often this sense of balance, the sense of inner strength when we connect with that inner being. So start to recognize and listen to that. The second card that came through is Truth. And this really goes with the first card of what is it? Where is your truth? Where is your truth? Where are you kidding yourself? Telling yourself little lies or people pleasing when something doesn't agree with you, but you figure it's easier to just not rock the boat or to stand up and say what's truly on your heart. This is really for this week. It's about getting clearer with where those moments come up that don't align with you, that make you feel like you're being drained of your energy. Speaking your truth, being okay with that you too have a voice, and it doesn't mean about yelling and shouting to be heard, oftentimes that's not when you can be heard anyway. This is about getting clearer with what you want to say, expressing it, and knowing that maybe not everybody's going to agree with your opinion, with your position, but being okay with that you can speak that truth to others, right? The power that he has as he calls in spirit, higher self, God, whoever it is that you connect with. As he connects with that knowing and getting clear with what needs to be said for him, for his life, for what serves his purpose. That is the message here for you. Use that voice. Stop clamming up. Stop people pleasing. It's time to... So many of us are guilty of that, and I myself am still on my learning journey of people pleasing. So the more we start to speak up and say no when it doesn't resonate with us, when we don't want to do that thing, that we'd rather be doing something else, or that somebody is discussing something that doesn't go with your morals, your inner compass, that it's okay to say that, speak your truth. Speak your truth. Speak it clearly, and then leave it. It doesn't need to be a fight. It doesn't need to be about yelling in order to be heard. Just speak that truth. I hope these messages resonate for you this week. I look forward to seeing you next week. And if you would love to have your own personal reading, please follow the link below or visit my website at onthemysticalpath.com. I would love to connect with you and get a deeper reading just specific for you. Have a great week.